Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 56 of the Pokemon Silver playthrough. This is a long playthrough. I forget how long Pokemon Blue went on for, but I think it's pretty much comparable. But anyway, we are currently here in Viridian City in the Kanto region. The Viridian gym leader is not at home at the moment, so I have to wait and see when they show up again. But as it turns out, it is somebody from Pallet Town. So maybe if we visit Pallet Town, we might encounter them and get them back to the gym so we can obtain our next badge in the Kanto region. But for the moment, I want to do a little bit of a team rearrangement because I want to put a certain Pokemon away and take a certain Pokemon back out. What box are we currently in? Box 2, okay. So I'm going to put away, for the time being, Rocky. We don't need to cut for the next little while, or do we? There is an item that I can get, but at the moment, I don't think we really need that. I'm going to put Rocky away, and I've got, let me see here who's on the team. I'm going to get one more Pokemon back out, and it is going to be, I think currently, other than the legendary birds, our highest level Pokemon, Blaze the Charizard. I've got an idea for what I want to do for the next little bit. I want to try to get all 4 of the other badges in quick succession, the 4 left in the Kanto region, and this is the team that I'm hoping to do it with. So, everyone is arranged pretty decently. Alright, so let's do a team recap right now, see who we're working with. Pikachu, caught in the Viridian Forest way back in, I forget what episode number it was, but back in the Blue playthrough, he's at level 48. Holding on to that focus band, which might keep him from fainting, possibly, if we're lucky. It didn't work for our Beedrill, but maybe it'll work for Pikachu. Thunderbolt, Body Slam, Thunder Wave, and Flash for his moveset. A nice, cool speed stat at 110, he's pretty fast. Next we have Fluffy, our level 48 Clefable, the Dragon Slayer of the Johto region. Johto Elite 4, holding Never Melt Ice to power Ice Punch up, while having also Double Edge, Sing, and Metronome, and special stats are quite nice, 110 for attack, 115 for special defense. Next is Sprout, our level 48 Venusaur, holding Miracle Seed to power up Solar Beam, also has Sunny Day, Toxic, and Leech Seed, and everything but speed is at least 100, which is very nice to see. Next is Sheldon, our level 48 Blastoise, holding the leftovers to heal up each turn, Surf, Ice Punch, Skull Bash, and Bide for the moveset. Defenses are quite amazing at 123 physical, 116 special, and everything else is almost at 100, also very nice. Next we have our original starter, back in Pokemon Blue, from Professor Oak, Shelbert, our level 49 Squirtle, holding the Quick Claw, which might let him outspeed on some turns, Surf, Ice Beam, Bite, and Protect for his moveset, and physical defense is 99, almost at 100. Everything else is not super amazingly good and not super amazingly confident in those numbers, but he is who he is, and we're going to use him in every gym battle, as well as Pikachu, just so we can say that we use our 2 main characters, main Pokemon team members, in these battles. And finally, our level 49 Charizard Blaze, holding Dragon Fang to power up Dragon Breath, also has Fire Punch, Fire Blast, and Slash, and everything is above 100 for Blaze the Charizard, so that is awesome. So, first thing I want to do, I'm pretty sure my pack is full of items. I'm going to deposit stuff that I do not need, and we're going to head down to where the world of Pokemon all began. I'm going down to Pallet Town, that is right. We get to visit Professor Oak and see what's going on down there. So, what do we not really need? I'm going to put away the Smoke Ball. We don't need that for the time being. Cleanse Tag, we don't need that for the time being. King's Rock might be useful. We'll put the PP up away. And Max Elixir, Max Potion, that can go away until we deal with more difficult battles. And a Dire Hit, we'll put that away. So that gave us, what, 5 or 6 new spaces left in the item bag. So, let's head on down to Pallet Town. I think we spoke to everybody here already. So, this, I like the idea where if somebody starts in Gen 2, they don't know the significance of Pallet Town, because to them, it's going to look like just a small little village in the world of Pokemon. But they don't understand. This is what got players first initiated into the world of Pokemon. My first encounter on Route 1! Which doesn't really matter, unless I was doing the full Nuzlocke rules. It is a Pidgey. Now see, the levels are pretty much comparable to what they should have been, or what they should be as they were back in the first games. That's kind of cool. Can't really do much training, of course. And do we have any trainers on Route 1? We might. We actually do. I was kind of surprised. If trainers meet, the first thing to do is battle. Could you imagine if Route 1 had actual trainers back in Blue, before you even understand what battling is all about? I mean, you battle your rival, I guess, but Danny has 3 Pokemon. I'm going to send in a Jinx for starters. What is your level at? 31. Pikachu, can you handle that? I think you can. Go for the Body Slam. Now, as we went through the Earl's Pokemon Academy, the classroom in Stadium 2, they do mention that a hold item that Pikachu can have is Light Ball, and it doubles the attack and special attack. Why can't I find one of those? I'm gonna do some research to see if I can find where you get Light Ball, because if I can get one of those for Pikachu... He didn't come in holding it, I don't think, but if I can find one for Pikachu, then definitely it's gonna make him a lot more powerful to, a force to be reckoned with. As we see, we get Paralysis on Body Slam. Electabuzz is fully paralyzed. One more Body Slam brings it down with a critical hit. Pikachu, what are you doing, man? Critical hits, Paralysis, everything. I thought we were going to see Magmar next. Now, you might have Flame Body in a future generation. Therefore, we can freely Body Slam you right now. Now, your defense might handle this, though. Are you kidding me? Pikachu, man! That is amazing! Not a single scratch on him. Alright then. Way to go, Pikachu. Almost getting a level off of those as well. Danny's defeated. Sorry for the overwhelming steamroller effect of defeating you, but I've got a losing record. Yeah, just from my one Pikachu. Kinda sorry about that, but kinda not. For trainers, it's a given that we'll battle whenever we meet. Out of my way. Alright. Any more trainers to deal with? I want to see if Pikachu can do that once again. Now, of course, probably not. That was a lot of random good luck. I just wanted to read the sign. You there, want to battle? I do, but I also want to read the sign. So let's see. Cool Trainer? Yes, Cool Trainer Quinn, 2 Pokemon, sends in an Ivysaur, level 38. So this might be more of a challenge for Pikachu. Let's go ahead and use the Body Slam again since it came in so handy against that last trainer. Can we get the Paralysis again? Not this time. Growth is going to increase the special attack. You're not going to survive another Body Slam, so down you go. Now then, since we do not live in Pallet Town anymore, me and my mother have moved to, of course, New Bark Town, will the mother character, if she's even there, will she do a heal for you? I don't know. But level 49 for Pikachu, as we see, a Starmie. This one is a little bit scarier, but can the Thunderbolt do the job? We are 11 levels above it. Yeah, I don't know what your special defense is like, but I think your physical defense is decent. But I'm not really sure offhand. Cool Trainer Quinn is defeated by Pikachu. Down and out. Nice job, Pikachu. You're strong. You obviously must have trained hard. I kinda have. Route 1, the original route that connects the first 2 towns of the world of Pokemon. So Pikachu, with that overwhelming display of power, going to switch you out into... Next in line is going to be Sprout. After defeating an Ivysaur, now we want to train up our Venusaur. Something tells me there are hidden items in those flowers. I could use the item finder to find out, but let's just go check it out. We have a chance for some shiny encounters. We have not seen, as I said before, any shiny Pokemon other than the Gyarados. Not that, like, I mentioned this before too. Some people say they go their entire lives and don't see a single shiny Pokemon. I've been pretty lucky in that sense in my regular playthroughs of other games, where I see quite a few of them. Wait a minute, Sentret, you don't exist in the Kanto region. So things, of course, are a little bit different in Kanto now. Some Johto Pokemon have maneuvered their way over here, and they're not completely gone from the game as far as you're in Kanto region. Blue's house. So, I was going to say something, but I'll hold on to that. Hi, my kid brother is the gym leader in Viridian City. That's what I wasn't going to talk about. Blue is the gym leader of Viridian City now, so Blue is basically the rival from the first game, the first generation. And after becoming champion, of course, as you all saw in the Blue playthrough, we defeat him out as champion and he gets knocked out of his pedestal. But now he becomes the gym leader, taking up after Giovanni, who no longer holds his position as gym leader in Viridian City. But he goes out of town so often, it causes problems for the trainers. Obviously so, because we cannot yet get our badge. Now, this should be Red's house? It is. So, as I've been doing this playthrough, I'm saying that this trainer that I'm controlling is the same trainer that I was back in, of course, the first generation. It is not exactly true because, as I'm sure you're all well aware, it's like a different generation, different character. But, so technically, us from Gen 1 is Red. But let's just say it's another trainer, one of the other trainers from Pallet Town that we never got to meet. Hi! Red's been away for a long time. He hasn't called either, so I have no idea where he is or what he's been doing. I should call my mother more often. They say that no word is proof that he's doing fine, but I do worry about him. Understandably so. So this is Red's room. He's got an N64! I played his N64. Better get going. No time to lose. There's plenty of time to win. I don't know if that makes any sense. It does, but I don't know if it's cool or not. Anyway... ignoring that, I'm raising Pokemon too. They serve as my private guards. I think these characters say the basic starting intro stuff that you would hear back in Generation 1. Pallet Town, a tranquil setting of peace and purity. Wasn't it supposed to be shades of your adventure await or something like that? They've changed their motto, their logo, their slogan, their whatever. Technology is incredible, and still is. You can now trade Pokemon across time, like email. Yes, things have really advanced over the generations, haven't they? Professor Oak, Oak Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go check this out. Let's get our Pokedex rated while we're here. It's the Oak music. Thanks to your work on the Pokedex, the professor's research is coming along great. It's all thanks to me, kinda-ish. The professor's Pokemon Talk radio program isn't aired here in Kanto. Weird that it wouldn't be. You'd think they would have, like, do a podcast of it or something. It's a shame. I'd like to hear it. Well, just hop on the magnet train and you can hear it anywhere in Goldenrod City. Don't tell anyone, but Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk isn't a live broadcast. And exactly, see, why can't they just re-air it for a Kanto station? I don't know. Hey, what's in the garbage? Nothing. Let's talk to Oak. Ah, Chaz, it's good of you to come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Ah, you're collecting Kanto gym badges. I imagine that it's hard, but the experience is sure to help you. Come see me when you get them all. I'll have a gift for you. Keep trying hard, Chaz. How is your Pokedex coming? Let's see. Current Pokedex completion. 196 seen, 39 owned. You need to fill up the Pokedex. Catch different kinds of Pokemon. Don't you tell me how to live my life, Oak. I've been doing this ever since before. No, you were programmed before I started my adventure. So, I'm not going to go any further with that. If you're in the area, I hope you come visit again. I will do so, of course, as he says, when I have all 8 of the badges. He's going to give me something. So, I'd like to get something. Now then, since the sea route south of Fuchsia City is blocked off by volcanic boulder rubble, we gotta go down this way to hit Cinnabar Island, and I'm hoping to get there by the end of the episode. Wild Tentacle, level 37. Not bad, but we will just leave you be. If I find some trainers, I'll battle against them. Now, are there any possible items here in this grass? Nah, probably not. So just gonna head down to Cinnabar Island. Hopefully I can get there by the end of the episode, but there are a number of trainers to encounter. Now, wait a minute. My hidden item senses are tingling. Never you mind. Apparently there's nothing there. But let's get some more experience battling some trainers. Like this lady right here. Hi! I was just going to put some sunblock on. But instead, I'm going to battle you and possibly risk the sun burning my skin. You know, you should probably do the sunblock first, Nikki. Anyway, she sends in a seal. And we've got our Venusaur in. So, since she's likely to have a bunch of water types, let's put the sun up and go for the one-turn solar beams. And I still would prefer if Venusaur could learn Sludge Bomb in this generation, because as I've said a couple times, I would like to give him the Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb attack combo. But Venusaur cannot learn Sludge Bomb yet, not till later generations. How fun is that? And I said that before, it's interesting how the earlier generations have a lot more limitations to the movesets and the possible attacks that Pokemon can learn. But I'm just going to roll with it as we go. As our playthroughs continue, I get to later generations, it's going to be cool to see how much more advanced the possible movesets become for each Pokemon. Now, I've said this before also. She's talking about Sunblock, and I've got the Sunny Day up using Solar Beam. The whole idea about Sunblock is because, of course, you can get a sunburn from, harsh sunlight. Don't you think, in bright sunlight, Solar Beam should cause or have a chance to cause a burn on the target? I think that would be an amazing thing they can add in, because there are very limited ways grass types can burn. And it'd be cool just to be able to get that attack drop on the opponent, right? So, a Solar Beam causing a sunburn, only in like the harsh sunlight, of course. That could be like a special weather effect that Solar Beam could gain. Because, to me, that just makes sense. And wait, were we actually 20 levels above all those guys? I didn't even pay attention to that. Down goes Nikki's Seal and Dugong combo. I'm worried about sunburn, especially after all those solar beams. I have to watch out for blemishes caused by the sun. Yeah, wise precaution. And we're gonna have a lot of wild random encounters. I should probably just repel, but there's a chance, slim chance, that we might find a shiny Pokemon. So, I've said before, for that reason alone, I don't like to use repels, because you never know when you might have that one random lucky wild encounter. As we just run back into Nikki and we find another Tentacool. Come on, Warriors can shine. It's not that hard to do. Actually, what are the odds? I remember seeing something like, I think in Generation 3 and up, it's like 1 out of every 8,000 some chance for a shiny encounter. I'm not sure what it is back in Gen 2, if it's the same or not. I'm bored by fishing. Let's battle! Fair enough. Hopefully you put your sunscreen on beforehand. And what do you have for Pokemon, sir? You got a single Pokemon, a Tentacruel, so that is a little bit more of a challenge. I think, well, your physical defense is not super good, but your special defense I think is pretty decent. So let's first of all throw a Leech Seed at you for a little bit of residual energy draining every turn. As then we go for the Solar Beam, Sunny Day, or rather Sunny Day Solar Beam combo. Don't drop my speed. Thank you. Not that it really mattered, though. I still think that we would outspeed after one speed drop. Although, Tentacruel, you're not that fast, though, are you? I think your speed set is not one of your better ones. Regardless, doesn't really matter. I think a Solar Beam at this point should get the KO. And if not, I would be kind of surprised with all the Leech Seed HP draining there. So from what I remember, there is still a Pokemon Center on Cinnabar Island, which is good because we're going to be able to heal up when we get down there and unlock it as a fly location. And Sprout doesn't hit 100 for speed just yet, but he's slowly getting there. But he does hit level 49. Utter failure. Sorry, Arnold. But you're just one step along the road to my path to greatness. I'll just go back to fishing. And we're going to go back to training up a Blastoise. So that might make things a little bit more difficult since we don't have super effectiveness at this point against these trainers. But Sheldon does need the level next. I want to try to level up things evenly. As we encounter a Wild Tentacool again. Yes, it is. No shine. Therefore, so long. Now, once we get to Cinnabar Island, we do get to have an interesting encounter. Nothing too major at this point, but you'll see once we get there. Land ho! Gotta keep going! Now, I wonder how much further it is. Like, we can easily get to Cinnabar by the end of the episode. We've still got about, say about 10 minutes or so. Seth is going to send in a Quagsire, which we can either Surf or Ice Punch. You have no Water Absorb just yet. And since Surf is the more powerful move, let's just go with that. Don't know if it's going to be a one-hit KO despite the level difference. We are 19 above. It is still a one-hit KO. I'm very underestimating the power of my high-level Pokemon. Alright, next in, an Octillery. Well, that does resist the Water Gun, or the Surf. Let's start with an Ice Punch first, see if we can get the Freeze. Pikachu is paralyzing everything. Can Sheldon freeze everything? Not just yet. Now, Octillery and Remoraid are pretty cool. They learn all the different beam-type attacks. And in later generations, they learn a bunch of the, I guess you can call them artillery attacks, too, like projectiles. Rock Blast, Bullet Seed. My nephew and I were just talking about that last night, how it has a very diverse move pool that it can learn from. I don't know if its stats are really amazing enough to really capitalize on such diversity or not, but it's cool to be able to sort of cover itself in any situation. It can learn Mud Shot. It can learn Mud Shot to cover its grass or electric weakness, and it can learn things like Ice Beam, Signal Beam, Flamethrower. You know what? Grass has a lot of weaknesses. 4 that I can think of: Flying, Fire, Bug, and Ice. Yeah, Grass has a lot of weaknesses. And I was saying a while ago about wouldn't it be cool if Steel type was super effective because of how, if Cut was like a Steel move, it could cut through trees. I suppose maybe that's why Steel's not super effective on Grass. It already has so many weaknesses. Glug. Sorry, Seth. Actually, I don't know if that Glug was meant as negative or not. This arrogant guy was at Cinnabar's volcano. We know who he's talking about, or at least I do. If you're not aware, we will find out. Look how short that sea route is. We're already here at Cinnabar Island. Alright, so we can make it by the end of the episode, for sure. And there is a Pokemon Center. Nice. There's a notice here. Cinnabar Gym has relocated to Seafoam Islands. Blaine. Blaine survived! He had to have survived to put that sign up. Cinnabar Island, the fiery town of Burning Desire. Now, there is nothing else really here. A hidden item, I'm sure. But a rare candy. That's money. So, in the later generation, or the remake, I mean. What is it, Joey? Chaz, good morning. It's me, Joey. How are you doing? Want a battle? It's not going to be a repeat of the last time we met. I'll be waiting around Route 30. See you later. Yeah? Yeah, I changed his voice to be Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Don't know if you noticed that or not. But anyways, in the remakes, there is another bunch of stuff you can do here with, like, I think rock climb and stuff. And they made it really hard to traverse all the rubble of the volcano, which was kind of cool. It makes sense that a volcano erupts. Things are hard to maneuver around on, but there are hidden items and such, but there's really nothing there except for that rare candy in this generation. Who are you? Well, it's plain to see that you're a trainer. My name's Blue, or Adrian from Gen 1. I was once the champion, although it was only for a short time. That meddling red did me in, or me, from that same previous generation. Anyway, what do you want? You want to challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Are gym leaders allowed to do that? You would think that it's their contractually obligated job to be the gym leader and take challenges. But this guy is arrogant, like they said. We know all about this character. Take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, a whole town disappears. Or a mansion, a gym, a lab, Pokemon Center, and a mart. Is that really a town? That's more like a business area. We can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can lose in a second. Whatever. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me, come to the Viridian Gym. I'll take you on then. And he escape ropes his way back. Wait, escape rope doesn't work that way. He has teleport. It's been a year since the volcano erupted. Oh, so 2 years after the end of the Blue adventure. That's kind of cool. Good morning. Blah, why am I reading that? I never read what Nurse Joy has to say. We already know what Nurse Joy has to say. So, 2 years after we become the champion in Gen 1, the volcano erupted. So it's still, I guess, yeah, 1 year later, it's a little too soon to start rebuilding on Cinnabar. Unless, they probably even couldn't with all the rubble and stuff. Cinnabar Gym's Blaine apparently lives alone in the Seafoam Islands cave. That's sad. In fact, that's another change they made in the remake, too, because he does have gym leaders, he has gym leaders with him. No, he has gym trainers with him in the gym. So, that is different. Alright. Now, I want to make sure I catch all the trainers along the way. And pop onto the dock here. Wait, so, there's got to be a hidden item on one of these pier areas. If there's not, then why do they put these here? Look, why would they put that there? That's such a red herring. Anyways, I guess it's impossible to swim all the way to Johto. Technically, yeah, because of all the buoys and stuff blocking up. You would have to go through the waterfall cave. Swimmer Cameron has a single Pokemon, a Marill. So there are Johto Pokemon. Wait, where did you get a Johto Pokemon if... I suppose he didn't say he hasn't been to Johto, just that it's impossible to swim all the way there. So maybe he comes all the way from Johto, and he's exploring this region much like we are. Now we have a defense against Rollout, because if necessary, I can switch into Shelbert and Protect, and that shuts Rollout down. They have to go back to their base attack power of Rollout. If only I had Protect back in episode 10, when we dealt with Whitney and her Miltank for the first time. But regardless, Marill does not handle that. Ice Punch and Surf combo. Cameron is defeated. Ayah! Indeed. Besides the sea, I can also swim in ponds and rivers. That's nice. That's very interesting. Okay, so there's no more trainers up here. We're gonna get attacked by a walled encounter, though. That's the thing about searching through the water. Anywhere you can be attacked. I guess the same thing is true in caves. And a wild Tentacruel. At level 37. Not really much that we can do to you, so we're just gonna walk away from this one. Now, we have time. If Blaine is the only one in Seafoam Islands, we can probably go ahead and try for the badge today. Wait a minute. So we can continue... Oh, wait, we can continue on from the south. That's right. What does the sign say? Cinnabar Gym Leader Blaine. So before we take on Blaine, I do want to go and see if I can clear out all the other trainers. Can we go back this way? Yes, we can. So, the other cave to Seafoam Island is closed off. I wonder if technically that can be explained by more volcanic rubble from Cinnabar Island. Come on! Why are we getting attacked right behind this lady here? Wild Tentacool, out of my way, please. I want to deal with the trainer, and depending on how many trainers are left, we might call it a day partway through this route here. Excuse me. Do you want to look this way, or you're going to make me talk to you, aren't you? Never mind. What an impressive collection of gym badges. We should battle. Yes, technically right now, I've got 12 badges. Alright, and we got 2 Pokemon from Lori, and she sends in a Starmie, which is kind of scary, as I said last time when Pikachu took it on, but if need be, I'm sure Pikachu can take this one on as well. Let's see what your special defense is like, though. Can you handle the Ice Punch? Pretty decently. So I'm going to go for another one of those, first of all, as you go for a basic tackle, which we heal up easily with the leftovers. Ice Punch again, possible freeze, but if not, put you into range for a Surf KO. Not anymore. So let's just go with the added power of Surf, and if necessary, I will switch out, bring in a super effective Pokemon to do more damage to you. Don't you make me bring Pikachu in. I will bring Pikachu in without hesitation. Not a problem. Now we can probably Ice Punch it to knock it out, but let's just make sure we get the KO with a nice Surf. With one Pokemon left of Lori. We're looking at pretty much the end of the episode. I'm so eager to go get that badge, but I gotta wait. I want to try and do them in quick succession. So as soon as I get the badge from Blaine, I'm going to surf back to Cinnabar and then grab Chirp and start flying around to the different towns. Oh, we're almost at 100 for everything on Sheldon. Nice. And one more Pokemon is another Starmie. Let's just go for a couple of surf attacks. That is the best way to go. Since we are faster, they're not going to have time to recover between attacks. And we'll get the KO. And next would be, I think we're back to Shelburne for the next level, where it all began. And 4 massive damage from the tackle. And the Surf brings down Starmie, and that is going to be our final battle of the episode. I'm going to head back onto the Seafoam Islands and just kind of set up camp there for the day, and we will save it up. Alright, Lori is defeated. Not bad, Sheldon. Of course, we are way over leveled for this particular trainer. No! Yes. Yes, we are. Surf is no longer the only HM move you can use in water. We are well aware of that. Poor Gary, our Gyarados, our injured Gyarados, had to use a whole bunch of those for us all at one time. We're going to save the game here on Seafoam Islands, so feel free to leave a comment down below, folks. First of all, I always forget this part, thank you for watching. And feel free to leave a comment down below, let me know what you think thus far, and what you're looking forward to in the future. And do you think we're going to be able to get all the badges remaining in Kanto without losing anybody? I certainly hope so, and given our levels, we're almost at level 50 for everybody. I think we're in a good spot to possibly... Fluffy hasn't hit level 49 yet. Oops, we'll get her up there though. But we're in a good spot, I think, to take those badges. I am a little concerned about Gym Leader Blue, though. He can be pretty tough, and I think he has a pretty diverse team. It's pretty much a team that he has as champion back in Gen 1, so we're going to have to be careful with that guy. But anyway, that being said, feel free to leave a comment, let me know what you think thus far, and what little's remaining in Pokemon Silver, and going into the later generations, starting with Sapphire will be the next game. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the future. I'm sure you know many things that happen in the later generations, and stuff that you're excited to see. Just feel free to let me know. And if you have missed any episodes of Pokemon Silver, or if you want to share the adventure with a friend that might like to check it out, there is a playlist down in the description. Go down and click that, and you can check out all the episodes so far. And on my channel, there are playlists of other games, such as Pokemon Blue, which we went through initially, Pokemon Stadium 2 currently on the go, weekly TCG matches, and Unova Classic online Wi-Fi competition from a couple weekends ago, and all that good stuff. Anyway, that being said, Professor Chaz is now signing off for the day, and I'll catch you next time.